Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the Small Talk Podcast. I'm Mia, and I'm so happy you're joining us today. We love helping you grow your English in fun and simple ways. So let's get started.
And I'm Rick. If you're learning English and want to speak better and feel more confident, you're in the right place. This podcast is made for real learners, just like you. Let's have a good talk today.
Today's topic is super practical. We'll talk about 6 simple habits that can really boost your English. These are things you can start doing today. No stress, no perfect plan, just small steps that work.
Here's a question to think about. What small habit has helped you learn better, in English or anything else? We want to hear from you. Write your answer in the comments.
And hey, if this episode helps you, don't forget to like it and subscribe. It helps us keep going and make sure you never miss a new episode. Plus, you'll be part of this growing learning community. It really means a lot to us.
Also, we've created a free PDF just for this episode. It includes all the vocabulary, some reflection questions, and easy exercises. You can download it right from the description. Perfect if you want to keep learning after the episode.
So now you're ready, ears open, tea or coffee in hand. Let's start with habit number 1. You don't need big goals, just smart, simple routines. Let's go.
Let's talk about the first habit. Practice every day, even if it's just for 5 minutes. You don't need an hour, just something small but regular. That's how your brain starts to remember and connect words. It's the habit that builds all the others.
People often wait for the perfect time to study, but that time never comes, right? Short daily practice works better than long, rare sessions. It becomes part of your day, like brushing your teeth.
Why does this work? Because your brain remembers things better when it sees them often. You don't need pressure, you need repetition, and daily English becomes normal.
Even listening to English while brushing your teeth can help. Or reading one short quote in English every morning. Small actions matter more than we think. They keep the language alive.
You can use apps, short YouTube videos, or even your notes. Just be consistent, not perfect. One small practice every day beats one big study once a week. It really adds up.
I keep a note on my mirror with 3 English phrases to read every morning. It takes 30 seconds, but it makes me think in English right away. I also say them out loud. That builds confidence.
That's smart. I used to listen to podcasts during my walk to work. Just 10 minutes made a difference. It became my English time.
So don't wait for the weekend. A few minutes a day builds strong language memory. And it doesn't feel heavy or boring. It becomes easy and natural.
That's your first habit. Small daily action beats waiting for the right time. Do it your way, but do it often. That's how progress begins. Now let's move to habit 2, and it's all about listening the right way. Let's move on to habit number 2. Listen with intention. That means not just letting English play in the background. It means choosing to pay attention, even for 5 minutes. Focused listening helps you notice words, grammar, and rhythm.
A lot of people say, I watch Netflix in English, but I still don't improve. It's not about watching more. It's about listening with purpose. Try watching one short clip and repeat a few lines. Say them out loud and copy the voice.
That's called shadowing. It helps your brain and mouth connect faster. Even if you don't understand everything, the rhythm trains your ear. And soon, you start catching more.
One tip is to choose videos with subtitles in English. Watch once with subtitles, then once without. That helps your brain guess meaning from sound. It's great practice for real conversations.
Podcasts are also great, like this one. They train your listening in natural speed and everyday topics. Try listening to one episode 3 times. First just for fun, then for key phrases, then to repeat. It's a powerful habit.
And keep a little notebook or notes app. Write down 3 useful expressions from what you heard. Then try using them in your next message or speaking moment. That makes the learning active.
So, habit 2 is all about active listening, not just background noise. Choose what to hear and focus with purpose. It doesn't take long, but it gives big results. Ready for the next habit?
Let's do it. This one's a big one, and maybe a little scary, but we'll break it down. It's about speaking, even when you're nervous.
Speaking is where many learners feel stuck. They know the words, but their brain freezes. It's normal. Fear stops us before we even try. But the only way to get better is to speak more.
You don't need a native speaker. You can speak to yourself, record your voice, or join a speaking group. Practice out loud trains your brain to build speed. Even 1 minute a day helps.
Try this. Pick one sentence you like. Say it out loud 5 times. Then change one word and repeat. That gives your brain a speaking workout.
And if you make mistakes, good. Mistakes are part of real learning. If you wait until it's perfect, you'll never speak. So just start small.
Talk to your phone, to your pet, to your reflection. The goal is to get your mouth used to English. It's about fluency, not perfection. And confidence comes from doing.
One helpful trick: speak after listening. Hear a short clip, pause, and repeat what you remember. It's like mini role play, and it builds your memory fast.
There are also apps where you can talk with real people or AI. You can choose simple topics and feel safe to try. Speaking gets easier every time. The key is starting.
So habit 3 is this: speak, even when it's scary. Start small, stay kind to yourself, and don't wait. Confidence grows with every word, and we believe in you.
Let's move to habit number 4. Learn phrases, not just words. Learning one word is helpful, but phrases give you real power. They show how the word is used in context, and that makes speaking much easier.
For example, instead of just learning busy, learn the phrase, "I've been really busy lately." It sounds more natural and complete. Your brain remembers better when words are in chunks. It also helps with sentence rhythm.
Think of language like Lego blocks. Single words are tiny pieces, but phrases build the whole shape. You can mix and match them easily. That makes speaking faster.
One trick is to write down full sentences you hear often, like from podcasts or short videos. Repeat them and change one word at a time. That makes them yours.
This habit also helps with grammar. Instead of memorizing rules, you learn them naturally. You see patterns and copy them without stress. It's grammar by feeling.
I have a list of phrases like, "to be honest," "as soon as possible," or "I'm not sure yet." I practice them out loud once a day. Now they come automatically, and I sound more fluent.
Use apps like Anki or Quizlet to save your favorite phrases. Review them quickly during the day. They don't need to be long, just useful. Focus on what you'll actually say.
So habit 4, build your phrase bank, not just your word list. Speak in real patterns, not single blocks. That's how you sound natural, and it makes speaking much more fun.
Habit 5 is simple but powerful. Track your progress. Sometimes we feel like we're not improving, but we are. We just don't notice it. Writing it down helps.
Keep a small journal. Each day, write one new word or phrase you used. Also write one thing you did in English, and even a small thing. This builds motivation.
When you look back, you'll see growth. You'll see, wow, last month I didn't know this word. Or I was scared to speak and now I'm trying. That builds confidence.
You can also record yourself speaking once a week. It may feel weird at first, but it works. You'll hear your progress. Even your voice will sound more sure.
Make a checklist or tracker. 6 days of short practice, that's success. It doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be honest.
There are free apps to track language learning, or you can just use a notebook, draw boxes, add stars, anything fun. Make it personal.
The goal isn't pressure, it's awareness. It helps you stay motivated. You feel proud of small wins, and that keeps you going.
So habit 5, track your learning, celebrate it, and make it visible. You're doing better than you think, and seeing progress makes you want more. Let's keep going. Next is our final habit.
Habit number 6 is one of my favorites. Use English in real social ways. Learning in a book is great, but using English with people makes it real. You don't need perfect grammar, just the courage to try. That's where growth happens.
You can join a conversation group, an online community, or just comment on videos in English. There are even apps where you can talk to others about simple topics. Speaking with real people teaches you words that books don't. It also helps your brain connect faster.
Even writing in English counts. Text a friend, send a message on social media, or write a short journal post. If it's in English, it's practice. And it feels more natural over time.
I had a student who played games online in English. She learned slang, speed, and got used to real conversation. It wasn't formal, but it worked. Now she speaks fast and freely.
Try the one comment a day challenge. Each day, write one comment in English on YouTube, Instagram, or even a podcast. It's low pressure and fun, and it builds confidence.
If you're shy, start small. Join a group just to listen first. Then when you feel ready, say hello. No one expects perfection.
You can also find language exchange partners. You help them with your language, they help you with English. It's a win-win. And it's free.
So habit 6, speak, write, and connect in English. For real. Make it part of your life, not just your study. You'll grow faster than you think and enjoy it more too. Rick, can I ask, did you use these habits when you were learning your second language? What helped you the most? I think listeners would love to hear a real example because your English is great now.
Thanks, Mia. Yes, I learned Spanish when I was 22, and I made every mistake possible. But the biggest change came when I started speaking daily. Not perfectly, just often.
Was it hard at first? Like, scary? Because many of our listeners feel that way. They freeze when they try to speak.
Oh yeah, I was terrified. But I joined a local meetup group just once a week. We had tea and talked about simple topics. After a month, I felt brave.
That's so cool. It wasn't a class, it was connection. That's what people often forget. Language is for people.
Exactly. I also used a notebook where I wrote one new phrase a day. I'd try to use it that week. That kept me moving.
So your habits were real, small, and steady. That's encouraging because anyone can do that, even busy people.
Yes, and the most important thing, I made it part of my life, not a task. That made it stick. And that's what I want for our listeners too.
You know who else used daily habits to improve English? Famous actor Jackie Chan. He didn't grow up speaking English. He learned it later on movie sets. And he still practices every day.
Really? That's cool. So how did he do it? I imagine his schedule was super busy, yet he still found time.
Exactly. He said he would learn lines in English, even when he didn't understand every word. He would repeat them again and again. Later, he started adding one new phrase each day. Slowly it built up.
So repetition and daily action, like we talked about. He also used the phrase method, not just words. That's probably why he sounds natural in interviews now. It wasn't magic, it was habit.
And he wasn't afraid to make mistakes. He laughed when he messed up and kept going. That mindset helped him learn faster. Mistakes didn't stop him.
I think that's the key. He didn't wait for perfect grammar. He focused on using the language, not memorizing rules. And look where he is now.
So if someone like Jackie Chan, with work, stress, and no free time, can do it, then we all can. It just takes small steps and belief in progress.
Big names, small habits. That's how change happens. It's not about talent. It's about trying and trying again.
So let's quickly go over the 6 habits. 1, practice every day. 2, listen with intention. 3, speak more, fear less.
4, learn phrases, not just words. 5, Track your progress. 6. Use English socially. 6 small steps, big results.
We hope today's episode gave you something useful, something practical, and something real. You don't need to be perfect, and you just need to stay curious. Language learning is a journey, not a race, and you're doing better than you think.
Before we finish, we'd love to hear from you. What habit do you already use or want to try? Tell us in the comments. Your story could inspire someone else.
And don't forget, we made a free PDF for this episode. It has all the keywords, short exercises, and reflection questions. You can download it right from the description. Use it as a guide this week.
All right, it's time for our vocabulary breakdown. We'll take a few words from today and explain them simply. Stick around. It's short, useful, and helps everything click. Let's jump into it.
Intention, a clear reason or goal for doing something. Example, I listened to that podcast with intention, not just for fun, but to learn.
Shadowing, a language learning technique where you repeat what you hear right after you hear it. Example, I practice shadowing by repeating podcast lines out loud to improve my speaking.
Fluency, the ability to speak smoothly and naturally without stopping often. Example, speaking every day helped me improve my fluency and sound more confident.
Repetition, doing or saying something again and again to help you remember it. Example, repetition is key when learning new phrases. Your brain needs to hear it often.
Track your progress, to keep a record of how much you are improving or learning. Example, I track my progress in a journal so I can see how my English is growing.
Confidence, a feeling of trust in your own ability. Example, speaking out loud every day gave me more confidence in using English.
Thanks for being here with us today. We loved having this conversation with you. Keep showing up even on small days. That's where real progress happens.
Remember, your English journey doesn't have to be perfect, just consistent and real. Which habit will you try this week? Let us know in the comments. We read everyone.
And don't forget, your free PDF is waiting in the description. It's full of tools to help you grow.
See you next time on Small Talk Podcast. Until then, keep learning, keep smiling, and keep going.